Hello everybody at One Leeds. This is Jonny from the Shoreham View, Sheffield United fan channel based on drunk people at matches. It's as simple as that. Head over to Shoreham View and watch some of the best drunken vlogs about. Now, I've been asked to do a preview on the Sheffield United versus Leeds game. It's a difficult one, a really difficult one, because obviously we're going to be missing Egan now. The game against Villa, if you can call it a game, it was ruined after 10 minutes. So we've had a first game against Wolves. We're going to be a top 6 side this season, no doubt about that, where we threw the game away after 6 minutes. Then we played Villa and the game was dead and buried after 10 minutes because all we could really do was defend. There was nothing to really link up with up front. So a team that's scoring freely, like Leeds, as shown in the game against Fulham and against Liverpool, no matter whether Liverpool were at their best or not, you still stuck 3 past them. But you're also leaking goals, which could be what we need at the minute, because we're not scoring many, so we could do with a defence that's letting a few in, to be honest. So if you could help us out there, that would be great. A lot of your fans seem really, I don't want to say arrogant about it, because that's not right, confident, really confident about this game. And I remember the last time that Leeds were really confident about a Sheffield United game, and I remember a bit of commentary saying Basham's arriving. But this is a different kettle of fish now. Leeds are back in the top flight. They've been banging on about how they belong there, and at the moment, you're showing that you probably do. Whether you can keep that going is another thing. I'm not going to discredit Leeds. The way they've been playing football is good. Bielsa's got them. You're playing lovely football. It's attractive. But it's just one of those games. It's Yorkshire derby, and it could go either way. I want to see it go Sheffield United's way. You're going to want to see it go a different way. But you look at the two lineups, and we're going to be missing some key players and you're going to be going full throttle. So whether it's going to be a game of you trying to break us down and you're on the counter-attack, or whether it's going to be an end-to-end game, I think an end-to-end game suits you more, because you're going to just try and score more than what we do, and we're not scoring very many. Whereas if we can stop you from playing freely and hit you on the break and get a 1-0 win, 2-0 win maybe at a push, it's a great result for us, especially with the start of the season we've had. So it's a strange one, because you have played really well against Liverpool and then you played Fulham and everybody's raving about Leeds at the moment. But we're 2 games in and you need to keep that going if you're going to do well this season. We got writ off early doors. I know a lot of fans have been writing Leeds off and you'll be loving it. So it's a case of, can you keep that up? And if you can, fair play to you. If not, better for us. It's another team to have below us. And that's what we need to be working on, because at the moment, the way we're playing, if we finish 17th, we've had a good season. We've stayed up, and that's our goal. Whether we should be aiming higher after last season is yet to be seen. Either way, it's going to be a good game of football, I think. Hopefully it won't get ruined like the Villa game did, and hopefully there were more goals for Sheffield United this time, at least on my point. Up the Blades.
Hi Connor, hi Leeds United fans, Sheffield United fan here in peace, I promise. So, it's not been a great start to the season for us. Really good start to the season for you guys. Obviously, you picked up that win against Fulham. Really good performance against Liverpool. So yeah, really good start by you guys. I'm feeling like you guys might be the Sheffield United of this season. I'm just hoping we're not going to be the Norwich of last season. I don't think we will be. I think it's going to be a tough start to the season, because we've got a lot of difficult games coming up. City, Liverpool, Chelsea, I believe Arsenal as well. We've got a lot of difficult games. Obviously, the Leeds game to us is probably seen as an easier game than the other ones, but obviously a Yorkshire derby, the fans aren't going to be there, so it's not going to be a proper Yorkshire derby. But nevertheless, it's going to be a really important game. Now, I think it's going to be more important for us than for you guys, because we've had a really bad start to the season. I don't think losing to Wolves is the worst result in the world. Wolves are a very good team. They'll continue to be a very good team. They'll win a lot of games this season. But I think it was just the manner of the defeats, kind of letting 2 goals in 6 minutes. Not good for us. We were way better in the second half, but Wolves already knew that they'd won the game, so I think they kind of stepped off the gas. Against Villa away, I was a little bit worried going into the game because we've not been very good at scoring goals in kind of the past 4, 5, 6 Premier League games, you'd probably say. So that is a massive worry for me. Now we've lost the rock at the back, Jonny Egan. It's only for one game, so it's just for you guys. But if I'm honest, it'll give Ampadu, it'll give him chance to come in and do well. He did really well when he came on against Villa. And I'm expecting him to take Jonny Egan's place in this game at central centre-back or left centre-back, and Jack O'Connell may move into the middle. The reason why I think we've had a bad start to the season is mostly because of those 2 early goals that we conceded against Wolves. I think if we'd have scored an early goal, we would have been absolutely buzzing, and we would have taken it on from there and maybe even gone and beaten Villa or got a positive point against them. And then you crack on and try and play these big teams. But yeah, it's a bad start. These things happen. There's a lot of games to be played. So I'm not too worried right now. The only thing I'm worried about is scoring goals. So I'm hoping that we can bring in a striker or maybe even 2, just to add a bit of pace up front, because Mousse is currently injured. He's our pace merchant, if you like. Great finisher as well. So we've had a couple of injuries to start the season, contract dispute with Lundstrom. There's been a lot of different factors that have affected the start of this season. There's a lot of players that Wilder expected to be bringing in, and they've been hijacked by, say, Fulham and Villa and stuff like that. So we've not signed the players that we kind of wanted to, I don't think. So yeah, it's going to be a difficult game for us. You guys are in high spirits, we aren't. But with Sheffield United, quite a lot of the time, when we've got our backs to the walls, we come out fighting. And I'm hoping for a positive result. Now for a score prediction. Now, I'm bad at these. I'm really bad because I always think really negatively, and then I change my mind right at the last minute and say we're going to win. Honestly, I think it's going to be a draw. I think it's probably going to finish 1-1, something like that, or... my head is telling me it's going to be a draw. My heart is telling me that we're going to sneak it by 1 goal, but no more than that. We can't score goals. So let's see what happens, guys. I've honestly got no idea. This is the hardest prediction I've had to do, hardest preview I've had to do, because I've literally got no idea what's going on. I think we may have to go through a little bit of a transitional period at the moment, because the midfield and the attack just aren't linking up well enough for me. We're not scoring enough goals, so I think it might need a little bit of shake-up, especially if we bring in a striker or 2. So thanks for having me, Connor. Hopefully both teams will stay up, do really well, and we'll have many Yorkshire derbies for many, many years.